So we are back in the stunning town of Vittorito, and have I got a property for you today. What a bargain place, what an amazing property. Just wait while you see this one. So here we are again in Domenico's hometown of Vittorito. I really do love this place because it has that village stroke town feel to it, because that's what it is. Probably more village than town, even though there's about 1,000 people that live here, I think. But it's just got that, I don't know, it's just a great atmosphere here. And you've just seen perfect timing. Just seeing that there's buses that pass through that link to Raiano, to Popoli, and then from Raiano you can get on the train to Sulmona, get all over the place. But it's just got that great, well, you're starting to see now, the little village life atmosphere, people hanging around the bar. I often do speak about bars in my videos, and I know lots of people say, you know, we're not necessarily not bothered about bars, but they ask why I always speak about bars. And to be honest with you, it's because here the bars are different to possibly what you're used to. Because the bars here are almost like, well, the coffee shops as well. They open early in the morning for people to come and have breakfast and things like that. And they often then obviously are open all day. Sometimes they'll have a little break in the afternoon. So it's more than they're almost like community centres, dare I say. Domenico's there, look. He's not looking at us, he's ignoring us today. Here's another bus on its way to Popoli. Perfect timing. But yeah, they're almost like community centres, in the sense of this is where you go, you pop in the morning, have your breakfast, you pop in late morning when you just happen to be passing by and just fancy stopping by. Then in the afternoon, early evenings, people come before they go for lunch. It's a different thing to a bar or a pub in the UK. Completely different thing. I'm actually going to be doing another video on things like that to explain how these. I know it sounds strange, but yeah, it's worth doing it. But that's a great little bar. All of a sudden, there's loads of traffic. Always this when I'm doing these videos, just wait for the church bells now. But there's a couple of bars here, one of them that's further down this road that has a gelateria as well. They have superb. Then there's a pizzeria restaurant, and then if you've got a car, few minutes you're in Popoli, few minutes you're in Raiano. If you haven't got a car, there's this great bus service as well. So these places are really popular, and so they should be, because this is the heartbeat of Italy, the heartbeat of Abruzzo, definitely. I love living in places like this. Some people want all the facilities on the doorstep, I understand that. But some people also just want a little bit of history, take life a little bit easier, get to know the locals, but have easy access to everywhere. And that's this type of place. And no, they're not dying off. No, they're not. These kinds of places will just live on forever. They're just, I don't know, what can you say? They're just brilliant places to be. And you really do get that fabulous Italian community spirit in these places. Okay, you ready to see the property? Now I've finished giving my little introduction. So the house is just past the bar and to the right, and we'll pick the video up from there. And just wait. Wait while you see this one. So the main area we've just come from is just down here. That's the centre of the town, and the property we're looking at is just down here. And I am so excited to show you this one. I just think it's amazing. I really do think it's amazing. Okay, so it's hard to sort of, well, it's not hard to see from the outside, but it's to understand what you get with this property. So you get a cantina here that I'm going to show you at the end of the video. An amazing cantina here that I just absolutely love. But you got to wait for the end to see that. So you get all of this property here. The roof is new. Then you get, not this window here, this is the back part of somebody else's house. I'll explain when I get up there. But you get something here and something up here and this terrace. This honestly, I am so excited to show you this one. This one does really get me big style. You know what I love as well? I love these little alleyways. I love these little look at this. Let's just have a little walk. You might recognise some of these houses. I don't know if you remember, we had that one. That's a brilliant place, but that's sold now with the roof terrace. And we also, this one's still for sale. Got a video of this one as well. It's a bargain property. Anyway, back to ours, or today's. Oh, I love this. I could just sit in here. Look at even the, don't know if you can see the vaultings. Amazing. Little street light. I don't know why I'm showing you this, but there you go. So, the property basically starts from this line here. And then is all of this. Are you ready? Are you ready? I say I'm going to show you these rooms later. There's something really special in here. Going to see if we can do most of this on one take. So this is private. Nobody can pass here. Anybody passing down here is going to be minimal. Just people that live around, but it's just not going to happen. Really like this covered courtyard area, which at the minute they've done nothing with it, so it's obviously just left, what can you say, as rough. But you imagine putting some nice antique bricks, something like that down, nice flooring, antique flooring, and some hanging baskets with flowers and all the rest of it would be amazing. Look at some of the stone features here, and you can see that some of the features have been revealed up there as well. What a great space. This is not the only outside space because there's a terrace above as well. But this is absolutely, I love this. Love this area. Then you just have a tiny little stretch just to go around the back of your back part of what belongs to you. And obviously then there's a passage that goes to the back part of the other house that it's attached to. What do you think of this? What would you use this as? Would you have it as a, I think it has to be a courtyard. Has to be. Especially when it's really hot. You've got a bit of shade from here. Love it. Okay, in this area, this I would, you see you have got those, the other two rooms that I've not shown you yet out here that you could use as storage for bikes and things like that. I think I would use this more as a traditional cantina. This maybe, you could have your furniture in here that maybe you would put outside. So it's a good space for that, and maybe put furniture for the terrace above as well in here. Because I think the other cantinas you could use for bikes and that sort of stuff if you want that kind of thing. Even this is really nice. Or maybe you'd have something else. Maybe you'd have a little outdoor kitchen or something for this area down here. Tell me what you would do. And then I would use this as a traditional cantina, so almost like a where to keep preserves, where to keep excess food that you definitely will buy when you live in Italy. Maybe you want to do tomatoes, maybe you want to store wine, oil, pretty much, that scared the life out of me, pretty much anything that you see in here. So this would be a great cantina, used as a traditional cantina, used for the house if you like. And I said the other two then you could use for bikes and other things. And I'll keep mentioning bikes. Some of you may think, oh, I'm not going to get a bike, but you know, that kind of thing. Okay, turn the lights off. But I love this little area as well. I think maybe you could have sort of a bit of a kitchen area. Not sure. You tell me. I love it so much. Are you ready to carry on going up, and we'll look at the outdoor space up there. Great steps, beautiful stonework. So this is just looking over the little alleyway. So all of this belongs to you. So all of this terrace area, I'll show you what that is in a second, and then you've got another room here. Now this is the back of another property, so you can't block this off, but nobody lives in that property. It's actually the one that's for sale at the front, and nobody really is going to use that. You know, you can't directly block that window off. If they do use it, it's just a tiny little triangle. I don't think anybody would ever use that. But if you did feel that you wanted privacy, if somebody lived in there, you just put some plants here around this part. But as I said, it's a tiny, I'm not going to look in because that's somebody else's property, but it's a tiny little triangle that's in there. Okay, nice flooring. Obviously needs some touching up, but really great size, really great size. And even though you're in the middle of the houses, you don't really feel overlooked because it's people's stairways and things. Don't know if you can see, 'cause it's quite warm today, but I don't know if you can see the outline of the mountains. So you've got a really nice view as well. And it's nice to see, this neighbourhood is so nice, the town is great, and people look after their properties. It just looks really good. And then you have, this belongs to you, this belongs to you, and actually so does that. So it's more than just what I said before. So this is this property from top to bottom, not this side, just this side, and then also this here and this top floor, but not the bottom floor. That happens a lot. That bottom floor is probably connected to somebody from the other side. That's typical of Italy. What do you think of this outside space? I think it's absolutely... Oh, cat. Is that good luck? Please don't go in the house. Oh, I've been given the keys, so it's my responsibility. Brilliant. Absolutely love it. Love the feeling here. I could just sit on... Well, I don't know if that'd hold me. Actually, it might be a little bit old. Anyway. So, let's have a look at these rooms before we go into the main house. I think these are really usable. Really. Couple of options you can do here. I mean, look at this room. So, this could be... What would you use it for? Studio? Maybe have a bed sofa. Could be used as a third bedroom because there's already two in the house. I know there's no bathroom, but that's what that is, which I'll show you shortly. This is a great room. Maybe you need an office space. As I said, just have a pull down bed just so it's available for a third bedroom if needed. Windows, they're the original ones in here, but they also have a double layer outside, so they are sort of double glazed if you like. It does have the shutters. I wouldn't change them. I wouldn't change anything. I'm going to sneeze shortly. Excuse me. I'm trying to do it on one take. Brilliant. I mean, they've got a huge wardrobe in here. What would you use this for? Tell me in the comments. It's got heating in here, obviously all connected from the house. Brilliant. So there are two bedrooms in the house and there's a bathroom in the house, even though there's also one outside. So you've got so many options for this. Then we have, which I think is brilliant, if you've got people out on the terrace or you sat out here, you don't have to keep going back in the house. You can use the bathroom in here. Little bit of, I think it's humidity more than anything. I don't think there's anything coming in here, but the roof's only above, so that wouldn't take any restoring. I think it's just because they probably left it closed up for such a long time. But as I say, the roof is literally here, so it may be that the gutters need some attention, but it's nothing at all. Try and get the camera up a little bit. Not worried about that at all. And this is actually does have a shower in here as well. They've obviously put the washing machine in here, but they've done that at the expense of the shower. So maybe you could reconfigure things slightly in here if you wanted, or maybe you don't need the shower, just use the one in the main house. And then it's got the radiator at the end. You will notice this is a newer radiator. The other radiators in the house, that's the only thing that they all work, but the ones in the house are quite old. Electric in here as well. How brilliant is this? And you're not overlooked here because this is yours. And the window that belongs to somebody else is a tiny window. That's not going to bother anybody. I absolutely love this place. And I've seen it for the first time 5 minutes before I started this film. Okay, this is the gas boiler. It's actually new. Condenser boiler. Brand new. Excellent. Absolutely brilliant. So what do you think of that for the outside space? And I've not even shown you the two storage areas, and wait while you see at the end of the video this one. You ready to look inside the house? Let's do it. Okay, so front door, don't particularly like this one. I think I would change that. Not the best front door in the world, is it? But for this price and everything you get, I think that's the least of worries. So we're straight into a kitchen, living, dining area. Great size, great condition. Love it. Absolutely love it. I'll go from up here, show you the whole room. Love that fireplace as well. Superb. Just like the way everything flows in here. You know, you've got the kitchen, you've got everything in here, then it just flows out onto that terrace, and then you've got the courtyard area downstairs. I just think it really does flow really, really well. Very excited, folks. Can you tell in my voice? Are you excited with me? What are you doing now? Are you sat having your cappuccino watching me on a Saturday morning? Or are you already pouring yourself a glass of wine on a Saturday afternoon? Don't know why I'm asking that, but there you go. Just nosy. Brilliant though, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, the kitchen's a bit older, but everything seems in good condition. Don't know what furniture's coming with it. If anything, I will find that out. Always remember when you look at these houses, unless I clearly state that, so once I do find out, I'll probably put it in the description, then take it that there'll be nothing in here. But I always say that the kitchens have to stay, because it is normal in Italy that the kitchens go. Brilliant. Really nice flooring as well, like this grey flooring. Electrics have been updated. I don't think they're brand new, but they're certainly being updated, and all the switches and everything are also updated. Everything works. I say the radiators work, but these are older radiators, so it may be to replace them. But to be fair, the price of this is just unbelievable. So you have a kitchen here. You could potentially use that other part as a lounge. You've got so many different options here, because you have a huge bedroom upstairs that could be a lounge if you wanted it to be, or you can keep it as a bedroom. Then you have, I'll show you in here in a sec, then you have another room here that is a bedroom at the moment. Maybe you'd want this as a lounge area with maybe a pull down bed here. Who knows? This is what I love about this house. There's so many options. Depends how important a big lounge is for you. If you wanted a big lounge, then I would use the room upstairs. If you don't need a lounge, then just use the kitchen. I'm rattling on again, aren't I? I can feel the comments. Dave, just get on with it. Some people like me talking. Just turn the volume down if I annoy you. Or press fast forward. Sorry, I'm having my little rant. Great size. So in theory here, you could have 3 bedrooms. And all of these bedrooms could also double up as something else if needed. I should have probably said that at the beginning. Much quicker and just straight to the point. Let's have a quick look. Here, little Juliet style balcony just so you can shout at Domenico, because remember it's Domenico's hometown, so you can shout at him when he passes by. Somebody's just bought this one as well. And then you're looking back at your property there. So we're now on that separate section, if you remember the part to the right of the house that I showed you from the terrace. Love it. Let's carry on. Then we have a bathroom. Completely kitted out. There is no window in here, but there is a fan up there. Again, it's got these really nice ceilings. Plenty of space in here, and the showers actually. I'm not really keen on shower curtains, I must admit. It reminds me a little bit of too many horror films I've seen in the past. But you could easily add a glass screen to this. And this is a really good size. Really, really good size. That's the bathroom. Then back through the kitchen dining area. Let's show you the bedroom upstairs. Again, radiator, older radiator. But if they work, just paint them up. It's fine for now. Well, they do work, not if. The owners have told us that everything works. Then we've got these stairs. A little bit steep, but nothing much. And look at the size of this room. And the door won't open fully. Oh, because there's a sofa behind it. Look at the size of this. It's enormous. Would you use this as a living room? Is a living room important to you? If it is, then I think I would use this as a living room if it was mine. Because then you've got a bathroom and bedroom downstairs and bathroom and bedroom on the terrace. Beautiful ceilings again. You could always have a sofa bed here, but I could imagine this being a living room. I really could. Maybe not. Maybe you don't need it. Maybe you want it as a bedroom. Whatever you please. I was thinking if there was the possibility of having maybe a bathroom in this corner. I don't know if you'd be able to feed water. The kitchen is below us here. And then the other bathroom is to the right of us here. So maybe with the use of macerator pumps and things like that, you could maybe add a bathroom. You should always consider probably up to €7,000 roughly. But again, that needs to be checked out to see if you can do it. But maybe you don't need to. What's the point? I can hear some of you saying, great size, isn't it? Great floors again. Sorry if I'm coughing and sniffling every now and then, but I suffer from hay fever and it's just getting to that time. Love it. Absolutely love it. For me, if it was mine, this would be a lounge. I've decided. I've made my decision. Yes, you have to pop downstairs if you want to pop to the WC. But I think I would have it as a lounge. Let me know what you think. And from here, again, don't know if you can see the mountains. It is a bit hazy because of the heat. And the sun's quite low because it's early, well, I'm saying early morning, it's 9:30. Absolutely beautiful views from here. Beautiful, beautiful views. This belongs to you, this TV aerial, so just connect to the internet. I think they have fibre optics in the town. If not, there's plenty of options for internet. Get rid of that aerial. Watch everything on the internet. Oop. Nearly went off the edge. And then you're looking down on your terrace. It's just absolutely, I just love it. Look at the views. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful, stunning. I've not used that word, have I? Why do I always forget? I've got to catch up because this is stunning, 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 stunning. How many should I give it? Stunning, stunning. I should just keep saying it. Love it. Okay. You want to see those cantinas, don't you? Let's go and have a look at those. Okay, so we're gonna head down to show you these two now. Domenico is all happy with himself. He was hiding. There he is.
Good morning.
Practicing his English. He's all happy with himself.
Yes.
Because he's because he's found this amazing place. Okay, let's show you the last parts. Really excited to show you in here, but I'm not showing it yet. Just wait. Be patient. So, this is a great storage room. This would be perfect, I think, for, I've mentioned before, for bikes, anything else. It even has water in here. I didn't see that before. Quite handy, isn't it? If you've been for a scramble somewhere and or a walk somewhere and want to clean your boots off. Look at the old wine press. The size of that one. I've seen miniature versions of these, but I've never seen one this size. Great size room. It is what it is. It's a rough storage room. Looks like it drops down there. That must be where where the wine comes out there and would have gone into a vat at the bottom. Amazing. So that's another storage room. And then, go on then, I suppose I better show you this. You look at it to start with and say, so what, Dave? But wait while we get downstairs. Imagine this as a little den just to get away from things. So you've got great storage on this level. Look at the old vaulted ceilings as well. They always had the amazing vaulted ceilings down in the cantina rooms. Anyway, are you ready? I've actually set up the torch, ladies and gentlemen, because the light bulb's gone. So I remember to bring the torch. Just have a look at this. In fact, I'm going to show you the wall. I want it to be a surprise. So I'm showing you the wall first. Not giving anything away. If anybody joins the video at this moment, then they're going to be thinking, what on earth is he doing? Let me just show you. It's not a huge place, but are you ready? I'm going to take you out of the darkness shortly. Just look at this. How amazing, let me change the torch angle, is that for a barrel? Absolutely. If you're hearing a high-pitched noise, by the way, it's this torch. Didn't realise it gave off that high pitch. You might not be able to hear it, but if your dog's suddenly running around the house wondering, and you're wondering what's wrong, then that's where it'll be. Look at this. Look how amazing this is. Obviously nothing in at the minute. You know what I really love as well is these glasses. There's one there, another one here, and one at the end. How amazing is this? I know there's not much you would do with it, but just to have something like this. And they were telling me that this had to be obviously brought down here and built down here. Just imagine the story behind all of this. So this must be it says livello meno uno, so level -1, locale number 4, cantina. They must have had some, this was from, oh no, I thought it said 2021, but they must have had some sort of, I don't know, some festas where they invite people down to some of these cantinas. What a story! But don't you just think it'd be brilliant just to have something like this? Obviously goes up to the street. I love places like this. You could just come down. It's so cool down here as well. You can imagine in the summertime it just being the perfect backdrop. Not backdrop, perfect atmosphere. Well, there you go. That's the surprise for this one. You've got to admit it's pretty cool though, isn't it? Say yes, Dave. Yes, Dave, it is. Are we ready for final thoughts? Are you enthusiastic? Because I am. I absolutely love this place, as I do all the others. It's just another one of the many. Okay, folks, let's go to final thoughts. So my final thoughts on this one, many stunnings. I just love it. I think the price is amazing. Absolutely amazing price. I think the potential here is amazing. I'm just blown away. I'm absolutely blown away. Love the area. Vittorito's a great town. Has all the basic services, and it has a good bus service that runs between here, Raiano, and here and Popoli, then goes on to all the other places, all the other local towns, and on to Sulmona. From here you can get the the bus to Raiano, and then you can jump on a train to Sulmona. So the bus connections are great. If you look at the tour app, TUA, and that tells you some of the buses, or look at it online, it tells you some of the buses and where you can get to. Popoli is just down the road as well. Raiano you could even walk to be fair. Probably take you half an hour, 40 minutes. But it's a beautiful walk as well. And I just think this place is just the perfect holiday home, but it's also the perfect home. I could live here. I absolutely love it. What else can I say? It's good to go. Bring your suitcases. Little bits of touching up that you could easily do yourselves. Play around with the layout if you feel like it. Play around with the bedrooms if you feel that you want to reconfigure. But everything's here. Yes, some of the windows are a little bit older. Some may need replacing. But everything opens and closes. Sounds silly, but it's true. They're not new windows, but in most rooms they have these the double ones anyway. It's just such good value for money. Really is. Really is. And then to have this outside space as well is just immense. I think this is such a usable terrace. And then I love the idea of having a courtyard down there as well. Lots of storage. And also to have things like a bathroom on your terrace. And then another studio type room that you could even put a bed in and throw your guests in here so they don't bother you in the house. Yes, you have to come out. If somebody was sleeping here, you have to come out and go into the bathroom, but oh, I am sorry. You have to walk out on this beautiful terrace in beautiful Italy where the sun shines a lot of the time to visit the bathroom. Poor things, eh? Love it. Absolutely love it. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for your support as usual. Thank you for all your kind comments, and thank you for those as well that don't like to put kind comments. It always puts a smile on my face. No, being serious, I really do appreciate all the support you give. Remember to join us every Tuesday on our live streams when we talk about the realities of buying, living and restoring in Italy. Really appreciate the amount of people that join us on those as well. Okay folks, I am definitely going to say it again, as I always do, but whatever you do, do not miss this property.